Our motto is living the dream, and we're going to make a series of videos of people that are doing this. We meet many types of people on our travels that are living their dreams, and we interview them, whether it be living full-time in an RV, a change of lifestyle, relocating, or a project they're very passionate about. We were at the RV park and we met a really cool family, and they've been kind enough to let us do a tour of their RV, so I'm real excited. I'm looking forward to it. This is it right here. There. So, stay tuned.
My name's Nico, and
I'm Luca.
Luca. And what do you like about this lifestyle, Luca?
We get to travel.
meet a lot of cool people, go to a lot of cool places.
Yeah. And what do you like about this lifestyle?
I like building things. So my favorite hobby is burning petroleum. So yeah, anything I get to build, and and this is the first project I've had where my family actually gets to be involved 100%. So
yeah.
That makes it worth it.
That's great.
Cool.
Yeah. And how long have you been traveling on this?
This trip we're 2.5 months almost, and
nice.
we've got like another month left, and but we use it every week, pretty much. So I mean, we've gone as far as across the street to, across the country. So.
Oh, that's great.
So it's a really unique looking rig.
Thank you.
And it definitely caught my eye when it first came in. I'm like, what is that thing? Is it from Europe or?
No,
and
it's.
then I started to look at it. So why don't you give us a little
all right.
history?
It's a 1991 Rexhall on a P30 chassis, which is a Chevy. Mm-hmm. It's 22 feet tip to tip. The drivetrain's 454 throttle body injection. A little bit of a massage that I've given to it just to kind of help it run smooth and good. And then it's got a 4L80E transmission, so it's the first version of it. Corporate 14 rear end, but the big 13-inch ring gear one. So, and yeah, that's the drivetrain. It's got the independent front suspension, and then the solid axle back, but it's all airbagged all the way around. So
I thought I heard the compressor running.
Yeah, I can raise and lower it 3 inches. There's some dials in here.
Kind of, I can't decide whether it started its life as an RV or something else.
Or a taco truck or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it started life as an RV.
Okay.
And then we got it from a nice guy who was doing a remodel and completely gutted it. So no floors, no walls, windows held in by a few screws. So all it had was a driver's seat and a steering wheel, no dash. And it had a brand new refrigerator in 2x4s, just sitting in there, venting propane gases into the inside.
Oh boy.
So we got it, and I put bumpers on it, and made new mirrors, and had to make everything. All the air conditioning controls, the heater controls, none of it existed.
So you got your heavy duty bumpers when you're on the beach and get stuck, so they can pull you out.
That's for, so we've got a 12,000 pound winch that we can put in the front or the back, and it just plugs in.
Oh, cool.
So it'll go on the Samurai front and back, and it'll go on this front and back, it'll go on the West Florida front and back. So it's one winch that does 6 different things. So
you're a creator then.
And I like to save money.
Yeah,
Winches are expensive.
Yeah.
So, but I love it because it had sway bars front and rear, which is a good, nice thing. It's got a driver's side door, which is pretty cool.
Right.
A one-piece front windshield, which is, I don't know, pretty nice.
Yeah.
So
you have to replace it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
nice
until I have to
have
replace it. Yeah.
panoramic view.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, no big bar in the middle.
Yeah.
And then I took everything off the roof and put a bunch of aluminum plates up there covering everything and sealed it up really good. And then all it has now is the vent for the refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
And the AC's on the inside, vented out that fan right there.
Okay.
And then all the vents are on the side. That way, less things for water to get in.
Sure, absolutely.
Less maintenance. My whole thing was no moving parts, less maintenance. So
perfect.
Yeah, otherwise you end up just fixing stuff on the road the whole trip. It looks like you can take the generator, but it actually doesn't come out anywhere unless you unbolt this with just a hitch pin. And then it slides right out.
Nice.
And
if somebody hits that, then they're going to put a hurt on
that
car,
it's
right?
actually been hit, and it didn't make a difference. The guy hit the corner, and it completely just destroyed his side. And this thing was fine. Can't even tell. And then it's got 2 spare tires because I've got a dually, so I figured if I blow out both of them, might as well carry 2. And then it also doubles as a ladder.
Oh yeah.
And then it holds the winch. So
very neat.
Yep, and then we brought an extra propane tank, which we haven't needed. It goes about a month on 5 gallons. It's just the refrigerator. That's the only thing that runs on propane.
Okay.
Everything else is solely electric.
You have solar on.
Yeah, we move around enough where I don't need a lot of solar. The alternator, I can tap into the alternator to both battery banks. So we have 100 watts of solar, but it's expandable to 400.
Nice.
And I set it up to fit 3 100-watt panels evenly, but I only installed one.
Well, that was good planning.
Yeah, I was thinking ahead, you know.
Sure.
But it keeps the batteries topped off whenever we're just sitting. So surfboards, paddleboards, kayaks, skimboards, boogie boards. You know, we want to be able to do whatever we want to do whenever we get wherever we're going to get. So
You got a little, looks like a surfing kayak there, huh?
it's a pontoon kayak. Yeah, it's made up in Mendocino.
That is cool.
It's the first version. I bought that in 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
I worked my butt off all summer and bought it. So.
Here.
Hi, I'm Tiff. Me and Nico built this together, and I was kind of in charge on the inside.
Yeah.
What do you like about this lifestyle so far?
I love the sun, and I love the freedom, and I love being with my family like all the time. It kind of reprograms us and makes us remember what's important. So
That's great.
I love this life. I want to do it more, actually.
Yep.
3 months is never enough. We always get home and we're like, wait, why are we home?
Still cold for one more month.
Have you thought about doing this full time?
I don't think my family would allow it, actually. We come from a large family.
Yeah,
and
small town, a lot of people that
Yeah.
we're related to.
So yeah, no, we would love to do it full time, but I don't think that we could pull our roots up from our small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet, at least.
Well, you're
We
taking
gotta
some
wait
pretty
until
long
these
trips
ones are
already.
grown, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
But you want to see the inside?
Okay.
Come on in.
She's gonna tell us all. Oh, it looks so cute. in
Thanks.
here. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
we came into town and we went and got our laundry done, so our bedding is white again. Hello,
Yes.
look at that.
Oh, look it. So you stay back here.
Yeah, we've got it set up so the kids are above us. It was just a really good use of space, and I don't know if you noticed, it keeps it feeling really open when you walk in. For being 22 square feet, it still feels pretty big to us. His and hers. So
Yeah, it
and then
looks
tons of storage space. Like, I'm a hairdresser, so I had to have like all my stuff to do hair and. Let's
And this
see.
mirror is so cute. Did you make that?
Yeah, we did. It was like this really ugly gold, and we just spray painted over the top. But yeah, tons of space. Each one of the kids has their own drawer of clothing. His, hers. I have 2 drawers because I'm kind of a diva.
Oh, those are nice deep drawers.
Yeah. So we keep everything pretty organized in here. You kind of have to. Being in a small space, you have to have a really good organizational.
And look at all this counter space.
Yeah, it's
I
so
mean,
nice.
That is great.
It is a game changer because I don't know if you noticed, all of our stove, we don't have like a stove. We use a lot of appliances. So of course we got our George Foreman grill, and we have this electric cooktop that we just plug in and use however. And of course I crock pot a lot while we drive, so when we show up we already have like shredded meat and all that for the kiddos. When we got it though, it was just a refrigerator and a front seat. And that the passenger seat was
In the garage.
yeah, it was in the guy's garage. So we completely redid the whole dash. Like, I had to learn how to sew vinyl and all of this.
You sewed all this?
I sewed the vinyl.
Oh, the vinyl. Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
seats. No, the seats came with it. You can
Okay.
see they're pretty
Oh.
authentic and worn in. We'll call
Well,
it.
that
But
looks brand new.
yeah, and this is like his, you know, where he
that's
keeps all of his
neat.
stuff. We've got a banging system inside. If I could change one thing, I would want the speakers outside too. Because when we're boondocking, it's
Oh.
like, I just want loud music across the beach.
That's nice.
Thank you. We've got a tiny toilet. This is our bathroom. So,
Always
yeah.
have the necessities. And that's a flush toilet then.
It is a flush toilet, and my husband insisted that we have porcelain. He said he didn't want to fall into a plastic toilet. So,
Peekaboo.
peekaboo.
Do it again.
And then we put in a home unit AC, which works really well. It's got like a fan. We have, you know, protocol that we have to do to turn it on, but Oh my gosh, so necessary when we're here because it gets so hot, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, AC and...
Oh, and I noticed these beautiful shelves.
Thanks! Yes, that's where I keep all my spices. And
where did you find these?
I found those at Ross. And then a year later, I found the one over there. So I was really pumped when I found that. Yeah, and, you know, we homeschool our kids while we're gone, so... Got to make sure we have all the necessities. Each one of the kids has their own school book, and I fill it up every week. Me and the kids did these paintings.
That's really nice. I noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us about your water system.
All right, so we've got 2 faucets up here, and it's a full-size sink. I've bathed my daughter in here when she's a little smaller. We call this one the hose water. It's just exactly what it is. There's 49 gallons of water we just get out of whatever hose. We don't drink that one. Soap, and then this one's drinking water, and it's plumbed into. There's 3-gallon jugs there, and we 3D printed some caps. So you just pop that on, use it up, and then when you're ready, you swap it over to the next one, and the next one, and so on. And that'll last us about 2 weeks with just drinking water. It's pretty nice. And then yeah,
that's really neat.
Underneath that, under the floor, there's the 49-gallon water tank. And in the center under the floor, we got a 65-gallon gas tank. And then on this side, there's a battery tray I made that's big enough to hold 6 golf cart batteries. I put 2 in, and we've never needed more. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and then in the front, under the hood, we have 2 Group 24 deep cycle batteries. So, and then all the electricals here. The inverter's right in there with the solar controller. It's all in there, all close to the battery, so you don't lose the power.
So I like the way you did your beds. Is that a queen size bed?
Yep. Yeah,
yep.
It's a full queen size bed, and then these are my kids' beds. We made these. We made it all. Nice. But they unbolt with 3 big bolts, and they come out. So for some reason,
what kind of mattress do they have in there?
It's a memory foam that I cut down.
Nice.
And yeah, and then the wood's under here too, so it kind of looks neat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And I noticed the wood on the ceiling. Look at that.
Yeah. So, and then all the electrical runs behind these little panels in the corner, so I can unscrew them. I can get to any wiring. If I want to add things or delete things, I can get to it all. And it all goes behind here also. So there's all the panels back there, and it all unbolts. We got the under cabinet lighting, which I love. And then both sides have 110 off the shore power or inverter, and then they got their 12-volt stuff. So.
Huh, you put a lot of thought into this.
Thanks.
I love all the countertop space. That's
yes.
one thing most RVs just don't have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
we
know,
love it. And then we can just take out our cooktop, set it down, use it.
And when
Let's
you
just
don't,
say,
you put it away.
Yeah, and if for some reason it breaks, we just get another one.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about a random hole I got to figure out how to patch.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and then the bead board and everything, it's fun. We really enjoy it. And we can get it, when these drop down, they're blackout. So it gets dark in here.
It gets real dark.
Yeah.
Best Home Depot find.
Yeah. Pretty good for price too.
We go in what we call stealth mode because we boondock so much.
Sure.
If we're like on the road, he like pulls down all the curtains, he flicks on one light, and that's stealth
mode.
mode.
High, low, or off.
Yeah.
Each one, and then the switch is over here. So.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, this is cute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
My daughter helped me sponge paint it.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of tall.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm 5'11". I fit just fine.
I'll be steaming water and that thing starts going off. I'm like, oh god.
We heard it yesterday. I think it was you
You
guys.
did. I know Rio goes like this. Mama's cooking again. I'm like, it's steam.
It's steam. You can't burn it.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, the dash wasn't there when we got it. So
Oh, wow.
it's the same shape as the original one.
Right.
Just because why not change it? But it's all glassed up, and then we did all the upholstery, and when we got it, there were no heater controls, nothing. So now we got there's a linear actuator on the valve that controls it, and the fan and speed controller.
And I'm gonna sew in like some cool
Some fancy
Mexican
blanket.
fabric, like something cute on the inside, so that when it's in, you know, there's more color. I'm all about it.
Yeah, and I love how you put the hat up.
Yeah, it's driving.
Was coming out, driving the samurai for one thing, but then he pops out and he's telling us all about the RV and how it was.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool because I could tell that he was involved
Just chill.
from the
Oh yeah.
get-go.
What do I do?
Hang out.
Probably help.
Bobby.
Oh.
Car ran real good.
It runs real good.
Delegated next.
You're going to be one rare person because there aren't many kids anymore that learn how to drive a manual transmission.
It's true.
That's all we own.
I don't know how to drive
Except for
it on
this.
horse.
Sure.
Yeah.
They go all the way back to here.
Oh, we got to talk more about
Storage.
storage.